Hey guys, and welcome back to Girl You Didn't Know. So, I'm sitting here and I'm just randomly thinking, I'm like, when you are dating and getting to know someone new, you really have to allow yourself to truly date the person. I think the older you get, the more you want to be patient with the process of dating versus being so impulsive like we would when we were younger. Um, when you're dating and you're young, it's like, you know what, like if we like each other, like let's be together. Like, you got money, let's be together. Versus when you're older, it's like, you know what, let me make sure that, I see you in different moments in your life and let me be more patient with genuinely getting to know who you are. Um, and I think that sometimes some women rush that process, and then that's why it will fail. It will fail 9 times out of 10 if you rush the process and you're not allowing yourself to truly date the person. I feel like also when you're dating somebody that is older, most of us, we're trying to not maintain, but more so keep stability. We want financial stability. We need a peace of mind. Sometimes we just need breaks from going out all the time and we just want to sit and chill. Like we don't always want to go out. And I think that if you are a woman that feels like, you know, a man should have time for me no matter what, if he don't make time for me, then that means, I'm not the one for him. It's like to me, I think that's an immature mindset to have because I think as grown adults, if you want a man that can be able to spoil you and take care of you, this isn't something that is like a reality show or something that you heard about how billionaires and millionaires and rich people treat their woman, where it's just like, yeah, the money makes itself. Like people out here that are still working to you know, maintain their lifestyles and continue to elevate up in life and elevate, financially, or even maybe they're already in a good financial place, but it takes them being able to maintain it. I think when you come in and you're dating somebody new who we all have adult jobs. Like if you are doing well and you are advancing in life, like, we would look at it now, as like, that's an adult job. Like this requires, the right amount of sleep at the end of the night. This requires, you know, your mental to be in the right space because sometimes you can just be maintaining, more than one source of income, especially when you're older. You have a different understanding. And I do feel like, you know, you have to be patient. You have to be patient with the process of love, and it doesn't happen instantly for everybody. And I think the older you get, the more wiser you have to be with knowing that you don't want to just attach yourself to anybody. You don't want to just give anybody that title and access over your life. And I think that I want to speak to the women that find themselves being a bit more. I want to speak to the women that find themselves being a bit more attached. I'll say that, to where they want to be demanding over someone's time. And I say that for men and women, actually, where you want to be more demanding over someone's time. Like there's stipulations and requirements regarding your time, when you're dating, such as like, I need to speak to you morning, night. Like that's a requirement. I don't see anything wrong with that, but when you're dating somebody, give them grace because the routine changes. So when you go to dating somebody versus when you're single, it's like, okay, I may come up from work, eat my food, watch a little TV. I may have to jump on the computer. You may have to do a few things. So being able to, and so yes, you want to make time for your person, but every night, maybe that just can't happen because Your day could been super busy to where you're drained or exhausted on a Monday. So, staying up late, your body's going to tell you, you know what, I need you to get some rest today. So you may only be able to give a 5-minute convo because, listen, I just need to rest, shut down, engaging in conversation to talk about different topics that takes something from your mental. So you need to be, you know, in a good space to be able to hold certain conversations because, like I said, every day your body doesn't want to operate the same. Sometimes you need to reset. So giving that time and attention to your person, I'm not saying that, you know just like act like work is everything, but what I'm saying is be understanding the older that you get. No, you don't want anybody that's playing games or anything like that. But if you're dating to where you're looking for red flags to write a person off, then, honestly, I think you need to like go back and work on yourself, maybe spend some more time with yourself and uh, understand to just give people grace. And if you genuinely want to build something, allow that to be built. Allow things to be a process. Everybody's not in a rush to hurry up and jump into a marriage. Let's live together. Let's do this because we've all been through situations, other previous relationships that teach us. So, and when you're being taught lessons in life, you're able to now go in and say, you know, you need to make sure a person is able to operate in your space in a healthy way for you. Um, and yeah, that's just my thoughts right now. Like, we got to be more patient with love and patient with being able to date somebody. I think everybody's in a rush to be a wife, be a husband, and they're ready to write people off at the first sight. And it's like, you know what? And then also on the men's side, it's like you want to rush into bed fast. And that's not allowing you to even get to know the woman because now you're connected with her physically because you makes your body feel good versus does she make your mental feel good? Is she somebody that you can be able to talk to about your ideas, that you have in life? Is she somebody that you can be able to connect with on those days to where you're tired and she just gets it? Is it the woman that can be able to say, I'm okay with just getting a bite to eat tonight? We don't got to dress up and go here, here, here. Like, get to know the woman. Is this a woman that can work with you in partnership? Is this a man that can work with you in partnership? So these things apply on both sides. I think that everybody has their definition of love, but I think one thing that stands is the foundation of it. And the foundation of it is you need to build that friendship with your person first. And the only reason I like to use the word friendship is because I feel like when you're friends with somebody, it's not that much pressure. You get to show up and truly be yourself. Now, granted, you want to be intentional, with the person if that's what you're looking to build, in the end with someone. Be intentional. But I think that friendship has to be built first. That's a foundation that never changes. So, yeah, to anybody out there, I just want to say allow love to be patient. Um, and understand that a man who finds a woman finds a good thing. And I feel like we just got to be more patient in this day and age that we're at. Everybody's rushing things. Everybody's putting these crazy requirements on people. And it's like, let's just date each other. Let's just date each other. So if you didn't know, girl, you do now. So I will see you guys in the next video.